Welcome back, guys, to my first series. My first proper Let's Play on a modern map. This is No Man's Land by Alien Jim. So I've made this as hard as I possibly can. I'll just take you through my settings. There's no help menu on. The economic difficulty is in hard. Timescale's 5 times. Seasons is off. Snow is off because there's no point even having if seasons is not there. And all those settings are as difficult as they can be. There's no contracts. Ignore the sawmill because we need that to produce the wood, but we're not going to actually own it as a production plant. We own... Nope. Oh no. We'll go with that one. We own plot 26. This is the whole map of No Man's Land. If you saw a first look video, I would have probably gone through this. But we own plot 26, which is our farm. And then we own plot 56, because through doing a little series of my own, off camera, I've worked out to sell things here, or some things, you need to own the land. So I've bought that anyway, and also for that production placeable to sell the wood. So I think, let me just hover over here. Let's make a start. I have got mods in this series, but I'm not aiming to use mods yet. I want to gain most of the base game equipment. So we've got £25. I've tried to reduce it as much as I possibly can. This is PS4. And let's just begin, really. So let's jump in the pickup and let's go. So that fuel in there, let's top it up so we don't have to come back down to the start ever again. Well, we will have to when we're buying stuff. Well, has to last us. So we really need, when we are now really desperate. So this is the sawmill. So the first thing that we really need to do is getting the land cultivated or ploughed up. The word I'm looking for is ploughed. And I may have just come to a little conclusion that I have not bought a chainsaw. This could be bad. Crisis diverted. We have now got, well, we've got £3, but that's because I had to take out a mini loan to, oh, we've got a deer there. A deer. It's just run off. A mini loan just to get this chainsaw sorted. Problem is diverted. We can start making money. So we need to just be cutting down some trees. My plan is to start on this side. And I'll probably have to cut them into small pieces, but it's gonna have to be. So we'll start off by cutting these trees down. I'm glad this map has come out. I've been wanting to do a series on it as soon as I heard it was being released. For it to come out now, I'm glad. This is going to be a thoroughly enjoyable series. If I save that like that, not save that, but you know what I mean. So if we just carry on cutting down some logs, and I think I'm just going to keep going until we fill the car. So I'll put it onto a mini time lapse. And I'd love to see the different types of trees now. Still. I love to see all the different types of logs. But we need enough money to buy us first tractor, and then probably a mower of some probably a mower. I know we need to get the crops in the ground as soon as possible, but I'm more thinking about the machines, because we can only afford what we can. So it could be more likely we get a mower first. So I'll put it onto a time lapse and I'll just see how far I get to. So I'll see you in a minute. So I've cut down the trees that I can. That is predominantly full, so I'm going to have to take that to the sawmill, but I will get this log in if I can. We've got rolling logs. I could take it in the next load, but I don't really want to be biting the trees, as they say. So that's the only tree that's come out. We are going to have to drive really steady. And steady for me is not good. But let's put a bit of power to this. Speed and power, I have heard. I can't remember where I've heard that from, but perhaps one of my viewers will know. But this should bring in a few thousands, enough to afford a small tractor. Even if it's an open cabbed one, it's something, and we can then get a mower. I'm trying not to use any mods though, unless it's a DLC one. So is this where we sell us wood? No, I think it's the next trigger. I think it's here. So, all being well and all's luck, we can sell these. They don't look to have sold. Hang on. Oh, don't say they're being produced. Hang on, what's going on here? hang on, they're going in as... Great. So we're putting in our wood to be turned into planks and wood chips, if I am correct here. Which is not bad, but not good at the same time. So this means I could do with putting them on selling. We don't get as much for it, but at this moment in time, the more the better. And no, we're gonna have to put it on selling. So if I race back to the farm and get another load of wood, it doesn't need to be a lot of wood, but it needs to be something that, well, productive. And it's already 2 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. So has anybody started their own series on here? I'm thinking of doing some map build from farm building, but this one we're going to do a few subscriber contracts. Again, I'm taking the idea. I'm using somebody else's idea, but I'm reconfiguring it to make it our own, to make it unique to us and unique to the series. So if we can get as much wood into that sawmill tonight, we can sell it to make a good profit back. So if I quickly do a quick save. But if you work on British farms or forestry farms and you only had a pickup like in the Australian outbacks, tell me if I'm wrong, but do you carry on safe loads? I know in the UK you can do, but I don't know what the limit is. That's one thing that I wouldn't know the limit on. I wouldn't even know where to start. So I'm probably not going to try and force myself to take any more, but maybe. Oh well, we've got one straight off into the water there. Very fortunate log. Yeah. I might do the sensible thing here and leave these logs behind. So yeah, I've just come across a really important brainwave. Well, when I say important, how important, I'm not 100% guaranteed. not going to speak to the sawmill and hope for the best. I'm assuming we're in the minuses because of chainsaw oil. I'm not guaranteeing that I am correct here, but there's a possibility that the store accepts wood, and that is from the new update. As I say, the sawmill's coming in the new update, but I'm not sure if the store does as well. If my possibilities are almost certain are correct, which my possibilities are usually always wrong, then you can, if I get to the store or wherever we're selling these two in one piece, then, well, let's just say I'm a genius, and it deserves a like on the video and a comment and a subscribe. But if I don't get to the store in one piece, then I'll know by my, let's just say I'll know by my results in the like bar. I nearly crashed into a tree, and that wouldn't have been good. So I'm going to hope for they sell this year, but I don't know. I don't even know if they do sell here, or it's me doing some assumptions. They might even do, they might sell here. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm assuming they do sell here as well. I'm not in the trigger, am I? I might be. I might possibly be. So let's see if these sell. Am I in the trigger? Yes. Oh, they do! Yes, they do. Oh, yes. So after all that, I could have sold that other piece of wood here. But, oh well, what's done is done. We can set them to storing. Which I will do now. I'll put these on storing. Save what I've done so far, because knowing the game, it will not. And I think we shall take a look at the store page, because there may well be something that will be a dream to have, a very big dream. There may well be a tractor that's for sale. And I'm not taking subscriber contracts yet, just until we've got the farm running. Probably about episode 5 is when I'll be looking into subscriber contracts. So I'll probably head back to the store. There is a small tractor that's possibly beneficial, but then is there a mower to go with it? And then is there a baler, and is there a windmower? We can't lease on this series. That is one thing I've made critical to myself. No leasing allowed. But if we can get a tractor, then that is a start. So let's turn that engine off. And I'm going to look at the store now. So under small tractors we've got them two. Hang on, we can't afford them two. That's me just thinking, assuming we can do, but we can't. So we're going to have to be cutting more wood down, which is going to be a bit of a pain. It's typical that I sold that wood there, because the cost of mowers are not cheap either. For a front mower, we're looking at that. And even then that might not even go on the tractor. It should do, but then would it have the power to run it? Is what I've got to consider. The answer is no. So I had no idea there. I think we'll be selling enough a load. But for now, I'll just raise up into the air to see what we've done. For now, I'm going to conclude episode 1 there. So we've cut down a load of trees. Which all this side was full of trees when we started, especially here. Here was. And here, up to here, was full of trees. We have managed to cut down all of them. And you can see the underlying stumps if I go closer. But for now, this has been episode 1. And until the next episode, I want to just say, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. Drop us a subscribe, leave us a like, leave us a comment of what you think of the first episode. And until the next one, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.